I'm just going to have a quick interview, a really quick interview with my buddy, Lyndon Knowles. How are you, Lyndon?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm very well, mate. Very well, mate. It's fight week at the moment, and you are fighting the big Ukrainian, the reigning champion for one, Muay Thai champion, and also kickboxing heavyweight champion as well. Mate, I've been watching your prep, and you are fucking sharp as, you are svelte as, bro. How has your prep been going? And can we just like touch on that and who you've been training with and where you've been doing your prep?
Yeah, so training's been really well. Like the story starts with, I was on my way, I was about 2 days away from joining Jonathan in Doha. All them weeks back now, it feels like weeks and weeks ago. I was getting ready to go out to Doha. Friday morning, I got a phone call from Christian. He goes, "Do you want to fight Roman on the 8th of March?" It was like 2.5 weeks out, and I was like, he was like, "Have a think about it," because obviously he was just about to meet John as well, because he was at a wedding in Dubai, so we were about to meet up in Dubai, and he was like, "Have a think about it." I went downstairs, made my little girl breakfast. As I was waiting for the microwave to ping, I was like, "I've got to take this opportunity." Like the one thing in life is if you say no, you might lose it forever. Yeah. I run Chris back up. I said, "Look, I know you're not around and whatever, but let's get it done. Let's get it booked." And then he ended up pulling out because I think he got sick, so it got extended, and now we're fight week. And then along that time, Chris is then now Khalil Rountree's.
Yeah, coach.
So fast. When I was watching him throw those kicks, I was like, who's this guy? Johnny caught him with an elbow in the clinch, man, and he KO'd him. He just said, "Okay, I have to really learn Muay Thai, and so fucking I'm going to Thailand." And he just fell in love with Thailand, and then he came back, and I'm like, this motherfucker's fight like a Thai. He was one of the most representative of Muay Thai I'd ever seen in MMA.
Yeah.
He was fighting on the 26th of April, and he was like, "Well, what are you going to do? I'll ring Khalil and see if he'll let you come out." And so then Khalil was like, "Yep, he can be one of my sparring partners." So Khalil actually paid for me to go to Vegas and be part of his team. So we sort of combined camps, training. So I've been out in Vegas training with Khalil.
That's awesome, but mate, we've been talking about you've been wanting to get on one for fucking such a long time, though, haven't you?
Because there's an Australian that is assigned to one that I owe a favour to.
Who's the Australian, mate?
Alex,
mate. Training with Khalil Rountree, he's a big lad and everything like that. How was that? How was that training with him and sparring? He was your sparring partner, obviously, for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to prepare. Small gloves, five rounds, 5 minutes. Like they take it serious. They take it basically. Their sparring is basically like a fight, a bit like the boxers. So it's perfect, for me. I mean, I haven't been nervous to spar for years, for about 10, 15 years, because he's a world level fighter. It's the first time in small gloves. And I was like, let's see what this is about. It's all brand new gym. I'm usually in my own gym. The gym's got my name on the door. So it's totally out of my comfort zone. And to be fair, you don't grow unless you're out of your comfort zone.
So did you see the benefits there?
Yeah, I did. I mean, it kills me to say because I love the boys back home and everything, but they're not pros in little gloves. They're all 40, 50 kilos lighter than me. So I got Khalil and then this other gentleman, Eli, who was 6'6". He's a big heavyweight as well, 115 kilos. So two were the perfect sparring partners.
Yeah, and like Roman's he's 6 foot something, isn't he? He's quite long and tall. So you got some training partners to emulate that, yeah. There. Did you end up training at the UFC In that facility there, what's it called?
Yeah, the PI, yeah, the institution. Yeah,
Yeah.
we trained there a couple of times. It's just a shame that the MMA fighters aren't like the Thai boxing fighters because they just can't get on. So to be fair, no one uses it much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, not like so the up and coming fighters do. It's round with them, but you know, like the big sort of stars. And I guess if you're not based in Vegas, you're not going to use it. But
Yeah, true. UFC Muay Thai. What would you like to see that? Could you see something like that, like a Dana White bringing? I've heard fucking Rogan talking about that.
Posted it like, how is Muay Thai not the biggest sport in the world? And you watch this insane fight they had on ONE FC, and I was like, I think that has the most untapped potential of all the combat sports, because obviously boxing is huge, MMA is huge. How the fuck is Muay Thai not huge?
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
And this one fight
With MMA gloves, too.
with 4-ounce gloves.
But
tried
how
it for
could
a
they do
while.
it? How could they do it to take it to the next level?
The UFC machine. Put the UFC machine behind it. UFC should hire Michael Chiavello and do a fucking a Muay Thai card. Dana, I'll commentate. You heard me. It's so exciting. And if they have a fight with the little gloves on, like K1 does, or like ONE FC does, if Dana decided to get behind that, God, it would be huge. Muay Thai. UFC Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. I reckon that'll be fucking awesome. What do you think?
I mean, you can't say no to like whatever Dana does. He does well. Look, he's starting the boxing now.
Yeah.
I mean, I could imagine him doing well and doing it successfully. But one's the place to be for me.
Yeah, beautiful. Nah, so, well, how many fights have you had? Professional fights have you had so far?
About 98.
98. So you got 2 more in professional fight. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a segue here. Fight 100. You win. This is the scenario. You beat Roman. You win the world title, and then the WBC Diamond Belt, brother. I mean, you are probably the longest reigning WBC heavyweight, Muay Thai heavyweight. Would that be true?
No, I think Bugnum was the longest reigning. But I'm the only person to lose it and then win it back. So I'm the only person to be a 2-time.
Well, I think you are a great ambassador for the WBC, and I think the Diamond Belt would be a fitting 100th fight for you. Maybe Alex Roberts, mate, because he actually fought on ONE and lost against Roman. That's why he had to relinquish his belt. Then you picked up the belt, the vacant belt.
So we asked ONE, would they let Alex fight me for it? Because I wanted the rematch with Alex. And they said, how about you fight Alex on ONE? So then the plan was to do that. And then Alex got injured. And then I didn't sort of hear anything from ONE for a while. And I was like, Christian, I can't. I'm at the twilight of my career. I think we need to go and I want this belt back.
Yeah.
And you got it back.
ONE championship is what you're going to be finishing off on, and maybe fighting, maybe even fighting for your 100th fight, maybe even fighting Alex on ONE. That'd be nice. That's the dream for me. And I've said to Kev, I've definitely got to come back and get the Diamond Belt before I sail off into the sunset. I'm going to let you go. I'll let you see Christian in the background there. I'll let you go. Enjoy the rest of your time in Bangkok. Good luck for Friday night, brother. I'll be watching. And will I see you in Verona?
I'm not too sure. You know, hopefully, I presume so.
Well, if not, brother, I'll see you July in either Verona or the UK.
Yes, definitely.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, man. Got one up. Cheers for that. All right, Khan. Oh, yeah, mate. Good luck Friday night, brother.
Cheers, guys.